Hello everyone, how's it going? Now, in this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Protoxx. This is a video called RuneScape, except I can only do summoning. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting because, well, I like summoning, so let's see how it turns out. Oh, if you like, be sure to like and subscribe to my channels. And if you like, also Protoxx, yeah, he works really hard, so be sure to like and subscribe his channels, alright? Alright. Also, I'm going to be reacting with this portal chamber that I got here. Yeah, Dean Butler helped me retweak some stuff, so now I can watch it here, or just watch in my house. Even though this is entirely my player's own house. Alright, let's get going, alright? Oh, and in case I forgot, or in case I haven't said, if you want to check out his video, be sure to check out the link below. Alright, let's do this thing.
Thanks to a recent update, it's now far easier to make stat-restricted accounts, so I was wondering how viable a summoning tank would be in modern RuneScape. In this video we're going to PVM, except I can only use summoning familiars to deal damage. Whenever you're ready,
That's cool.
Grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you
If
like my RuneScape content, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. A summoning tank is an account that is able to take a beating while dishing out some damage using the summoning skill. Therefore, a good summoning tank would need to have level 99 defense, HP, also known as Constitution, and Summoning, in addition to some other PVM-related skills such as Archaeology and Herblore. The stats you would want to avoid leveling are, of course, the other combat stats to maintain your summoning tank purities, such as Attack, Strength, Ranged, and Magic. Now, I'm not just going to create a new account out of the blue to test if something works. I want to know something like this is viable before attempting to create a true pure account, and perhaps even a series with some other restrictions. So the first question to answer is, can familiars even deal proper damage? This is the giant mole, which actually looks a lot more fierce since its graphical update back in 2014. And this is a Spirit Wolf. A level 1 summoning familiar that I'm convinced has never actually been used in bossing ever before. Since the Spirit Wolf can reliably take out cows and their calves, I figured the only rational thing to do was to make it fight the giant mole. Now, as you can see, the Spirit Wolf is a good boy and can deal damage, but it wasn't enough, so I decided to use its special Scrolls attack, which apparently can scare non-player characters and seemed to work on both human and non-human NPCs, like goblins. So why not on the giant mole? Well, as it turns out, it either just can't hit due to the boss's defense, or just doesn't work on bosses. I think it's time to let our good boy retire and take on the giant mole with a slightly higher level familiar, the Thorny Snail. Now, I know a war machine when I see one, and this slimy monstrosity was bred for war. Just look at its face and aggressive stance. Now, the Thorny Snail has a special attack called Slime Spray, which basically consists of it violating the giant mole by secreting slime from its glands at terminal velocity. Make no mistake, these slime balls can actually deal some damage, although not enough to take on the giant mole. On the bright side, you can one-shot the baby moles. It's time for another upgrade that may be familiar to those of you who watch anime. The Karam Overlord, a familiar I quite literally have never heard of until I used the wiki to find a cool-looking familiar for this video. This three-legged, tentacled squid thing has a special waterbender attack that can hit over 600. Actually, now that I think of it, the Chaos Elemental might be a more suitable enemy to take on with a familiar due to its lower health pool, so let's head over there. This thing is actually able to deal damage, and its scroll attack animation looks pretty cool for something all the way back from 2008. But still not enough to take on the Chaos Elemental in anything less than a quarter of the hour. We upgraded the familiar once more to my favorite type of animal, frogs. More specifically, the Barker toad. This American toad is quite effective for its size, and if you're wondering how I know it's American, it's because it pukes out cannonballs with a caliber relative to the size of its mouth. It ended up taking out the Chaos Elemental in around 4 minutes before, of course, raising the flag. Now, 4 minutes is great and all, but it's time to bring out the big guns, and so I summoned a Ripper Demon. Wait, something's off here. I think it's
yeah, he's tiny.
Small. That's better.
Yep, a
Now, the
Biner
Ripper
Demon.
Demon is able to take out the Chaos Elemental in less than a minute if you're spamming scrolls, and it doesn't teleport you around too much. So it's one of the few familiars in the game that can actually give bosses a run for their money. And it can
Yep, like
even
Steel
kill its own
Titans.
kind. I'm not sure why you
Oh,
needed to
the
know that
irony.
information because it adds absolutely nothing of value, but hey, you now know that a Ripper Demon can take out a Ripper Demon. The first proper boss I tried was the
Well,
Queen Black
actually, Ripper
Dragon,
Demons
and to
aren't
spam
actually
scrolls with
familiars,
the
they're
Ripper
just
Demon, I
partially
had a
familiar.
Spirit Cape
I
on
just
my
refer to them
back,
as
I was using Spirit
either
Weed
pure
Incense Sticks,
demons
and of
or
course
mainly
clicking my
Biner
spiritual
Demons.
prayer potions to recharge the summoning bar. Overall, this fight is very easy, and even the Tortured Souls can be taken out in a single leap by the Ripper Demon, so they're not that big of a deal until you run out of spiritual prayer potions and summoning energy, and you just wasted a couple 100k in supply, 7
Yeah,
minutes
that
of your life,
sucks.
only to get to the final phase and get clapped by a couple of tortured souls with only 2,500 life
Clap.
points. On the second attempt, however, I was
That's
able
the
to
worst
kill
thing
the
for
Queen
any
Black
guy.
Dragon in 5 minutes
Straight
and
melee.
17 seconds using the Ripper
Oh,
Demon
that
only,
fire.
which is actually not even all that bad. Essentially what this means is with some banking times, the Ripper Demon is able to get 10 kills per hour at the Queen Black Dragon. Definitely not bad. Next up, it was time to take on a very commonly killed boss, Vindicta.
Yeah.
Now, Vindicta is a boss I ended up killing in 2 minutes and 9 seconds using just the Ripper Demon before it was nerfed. So I was very curious as to
Yeah.
what the time would be now. Now, I did try to use Vaughn Bombs, although that being said, whenever I did use a Vaughn Bomb, and that includes Queen Black Dragon, it didn't seem to give me the debuff on the enemy, in this case Vindicta, for whatever reason, so I'm not sure if they even work if you're not using an actual weapon. Anyways, the Ripper Demon ended up killing Vindicta by itself in 4 minutes and 44.4 seconds, essentially meaning it has 45,000 DPM at Vindicta when spamming scrolls. Now, if I'm ever to create an account that will get a Fire Cape, Kiln Cape, or perhaps even a Zut Cape if it's possible by using some cheese methods or items,
Oh,
well, I need
the
to know if it can
so-called
take out
enemy versions
Jad.
of the
And,
Jets.
well,
As if the original
it
Jet
can,
isn't bad
without
enough.
issues. It actually hits quite hard on Jad as well, which is good to see. Like 3,700s, no problem.
Why
4,000,
Jack's why?
no problem.
I understand you
Jad
wanted whole
is
Jet kills
easy
to be
mode
ended quicker,
using
but
Ripper
come
Demon.
on!
Next up, I figured I
At
would
least
try
make
out
the
Raphis
Jet
from the
a
Rex
upgrade
Matriarchs
version
because they're a
himself,
little
or
bit stronger and
I
have
don't
more
know.
health than the Dagonoth Kings. And honestly, it didn't seem all too bad
And
until I
again, the
aggroed the
original
other
Jets
Rex
are enough with
Matriarch,
the
which
healers.
didn't exactly make my task or challenge here much easier, so I teleported out and tried it again. I ended up taking out Raphis in around 4 minutes and 35 seconds, which again might feel like it's long, but it's just your familiar doing that damage, so it is quite impressive. But can the Ripper Demon take out Corp? Nope,
No.
it dies instantly.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Next up, I figured I would try
And
some
let me
Goddard's
pause
Dungeon.
there. The reason why the Quilpies can also devour Biner Demons is because the contracts are infused with spirit charts and also blue summoning charms. Blue charms, but yeah. Which are made with spiritual energy, so yeah. So that sucks.
3, starting with the Archgalasaur, simply because it seemed like a fun choice. Now, with zero mechanics turned on, it's literally a DPS dummy, and the Ripper Demon killed it in a little bit over 1 minute and 10 seconds. Next, I went straight to 5 mechanics turned on in normal mode, so essentially you would be doing this to unlock hard mode, and surprisingly, the Ripper Demon was performing very, very well. I would expect the Ripper Demon to fill things such as the arms. Now, the reason you see me attacking the arms here isn't because I want to deal damage with melee, it's because I need adrenaline to use defenses such as Devotion and Barricade to reduce incoming damage. Now, I might hit a 100 here or there, but basically, I was not dealing any damage whatsoever. And if you did have level 1 attack, you would be splashing here regardless. So,
I might try
I don't
tank
need that
summoning,
extra 200
but
hits
there's
or
no
100
way I'm
hits to get
just
through
gonna
the
use
arms.
only punches,
The Ripper Demon is able to do it quite easily. Now, the entire fight really
I might
isn't
try to
too
fight like
bad.
a
You just
hunter
don't
from
want to
Halo,
run out
using a
of spiritual
shield
prayer
and
potions and
a 1? Yeah.
well, that's exactly what happened the first time around
Or
because you're going to
maybe
need like 20 plus of these to
crossbow.
get through the fight. And I simply didn't bring enough because I thought I needed food. Well, I was wrong and I paid the price. But the second time around, I was able to take out the Archgalasaur or Archgalasaur in 11 minutes and
Uh-oh. The
18
cannon
seconds,
thing.
which, I think it's pretty
Oh,
cool.
thank goodness
Next
the
up, we
healing.
have Carapac. Now, I figured this would be one
Oh,
of the more difficult
Carapac.
ones, not only because you could run out of scrolls due to the amount of health, but also because of things such as the lightning walls mechanic. But by using the time warp and barricade abilities in combination with each other, it wasn't even all that bad. Use a resonance here and there, and you barely even use any food if you're using full Crit Bloom, Animate Dead, and the Aegis Aura, like I was doing, while just dealing damage using your Ripper Demon. Crazy. Now, I encountered a lot of lightning balls because I was trying to save a couple spiritual prayer potions for the final phase, as that's where you take the most damage from its auto attacks. And yeah, I ended up killing Carapac without really using any food, maybe like one brew
Yeah.
sip. It did take me near 30 minutes to take out Carapac, but
You
for
know,
an
it's true what I
almost
say.
fruitless familiar
The
only
friendship of
kill,
summoning is really
I was
strong.
definitely satisfied. Now, these times could have been faster if I were to use the reflect ability of
I like
Blood
summoning,
Fury, a Death Touch
especially on
bracelet to
RuneScape.
reflect damage, and some other things. But yeah, that's what you can expect by just using a Ripper Demon here. Not bad whatsoever. So, is a summoning tank a viable playstyle or account? Well, yes, kinda. There are limitations, like you not being able to deal damage to Araxor, but it might be possible to do more bosses like hard mode Archgalasaur, Telos,
Honestly, I'm
and
sorry
even
for
a
the Steel
complete
Titan.
fight kill. To find out, well, we'll have to see in the future. Let me know what you
You
think of
know,
this video
summoning
in the
deserves
comments
a
down
rework,
below, and I'll
like
catch
have
you
its own
guys in the
compact.
next one.
I'll tell
Peace.
you later. Alright, see ya. Catch you later. Well, that was pretty interesting. Always wanted to react to that video since the day it showed up in his channel. So, now, I'm gonna have a little rerun or breakdown or something. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I always see the ancient familiars as binded demons, just pure demons, unlike the demon trio and that power lord. Because, you see, they're actually pure demons, and the reason why they're called familiars is because of the spirit shards and all, but I think I'll make a video about why they're called familiars and how is it called ancient summoner. Maybe theories, I don't know. And honestly, I feel pretty bad for the Steel Titan. Honestly, and don't worry, Steel Titan, you'll always be one of the strongest summons ever. And not to mention, what else? I might try tank, but like I said, I will rather carry a crossbow and a shield, or a wand and a shield, just to see how it goes. Like, be like one of those hunters from Halo. And let's see what else. Oh yeah. Like I said, it's true what I say. The friendship between summoner and summoned creature, especially in this game, is always strong. Familiar, binded demon, those humanoid grottos, or what they're called, from Dungeoneering, and even the future summon undead from the future necromancy. Well, actually, they're not part of summon, they're just part of the necromancy skill. I just realized, I'm sorry, there was a difference between summoning and necromancy in this game. I'm sorry, it's a little confusing, because, you know, summon the undead, reanimate the undead, I don't know, I guess it's likely from Skyrim. Well, so what y'all think about this, the video? Be sure to leave a comment and be sure to support my channels. I'm on Twitter, Discord, but mostly DeviantArt and Twitter. I'm not very active on YouTube, but I'm trying. Or, I don't know, I'm just lazy. And be sure to support Protoxx's channel and subscribing to him. Alright, see you everyone.